Hi students, this is your 5-1 video. The title is Polygons and Quadrilaterals. The objective is I can identify and classify regular and non-regular polygons. I can find the sum of the measures of interior and exterior angles. Okay, so these are your two objectives. Make sure you have written them down, the unit title and the video number. Here we go, let's whisk. A regular polygon is a polygon that is equilateral and equiangular, which means that all the sides are the same if it's equilateral, and all the angles are the same if it's equiangular. That's what a regular polygon is. So let's look at these three shapes and figure out if they're regular polygons. The first one is a four-sided figure. It's a polygon, and it shows all the sides are congruent, but it doesn't show the angles are congruent. So the answer is no. The next one, we can see all the sides are the same and all the angles. So that makes this one, yes, a regular polygon. This would make this one actually an equilateral / equiangular triangle. The final one is a four-sided figure with these markings that indicate it has some parallel sides. Parallel sides mean that you do have angles that are congruent, but in this figure you'd have these two angles be congruent and these two. Not all are the same, so this is actually not regular because you don't have all the sides that are the same and you don't have all the angles that are the same. Okay, students, so a polys, meaning a polygon's exterior angles. All the exterior angles of a polygon, so you look in the picture here, A, B, and C, they all add up to 360. So in any polygon, all the exterior angles add up to 360. So if it has 4 sides, 20 sides, 1,000 sides, the exterior angles will add up to 360. And if you look what I'm making right now, this is the reason why. Okay? Because it's making that shape. That's why it's 360. Now if you look at a poly's interior angles, so the poly's interior angles, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 of them. We know this is a four-sided figure, so we figured this out by saying n, the number of sides, which would be 4, minus 2, because we can draw a triangle here, make a triangle by connecting these two vertices. And we're going to multiply that by 180 because, hey, each one of these triangles has 180 degrees inside of it, here and here. So that's going to give us 4 times minus 2 times 180, which is going to give us 360. And that's right, because 360 degrees is inside. So that actually breaks down to being n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides. Hi students, we are now going to do the examples for lesson 5.1. Okay, so the first question is this a regular polygon? And the word regular means to have same angles and same side length. So equal. Angles equal side length. If you look at this particular polygon, we know it's a polygon because it's a closed figure. Has at least 3 sides, it's got 4, so it's some type of quadrilateral. And these markings indicate that the opposite angles are congruent, but not that all the angles are congruent. So this is not a regular polygon. Okay, it's a polygon, but not a regular. Number 2. Number 2 says find all the angle measures. Well, clearly, we can't figure out what the interior ones are exactly because there's no markings. We know they add to 180, but this means find all of the exterior angles. And if we look, remember what we said about the poly exterior angle theorem, all the exterior angles add up to 360 for every polygon. Any polygon you can think of, they all add up to 360. So that means that z plus 10 plus z minus 13 equals 360. Then I just want to simplify that. 3z minus 3 equals 360. Add 3 to both sides. 3z equals 363. Divided by 3. So z down equals 121. 108. Because 8 plus 13 is 21. And these are my three numbers. So 108, 131, and 121. And yes, all these three add up to 360. Okay? So now let's move on to the last question, which is number 3. And it says the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 1080. How many sides does the polygon have? Okay, well, we know that the exterior angles are 360, but now we're trying to figure out how many sides is this? Is this a triangle? Is it a quadrilateral? What is it? So we need to remember that the number of sides minus 2 times 180, because every polygon can be split into triangles, equals 1,000, 8. Okay, because that's what they gave us. So now it's going to be out. 108n minus 360 equals 1080. Add 360 to both sides. I'm going to get 180n equals 1440. Divide both sides by 180. And it's going to equal, believe that, 8. Yes. So that means that this is an octagon. And it has 8 sides. And that's it. Okay, we're at the examples. Question number 1 says, is this a regular polygon? So you're checking to see if it is equilateral and equiangular. It looks as if it is not, but you have to be sure. So when I look at this, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides, and all these angles are indeed the same. So this is a regular polygon. Okay. Number 2, find the measurements of all the angles. So they want exteriors and interiors. So exterior angles add up to, remember this, going around and around. The exteriors add up to 360. In interior, you want to connect the vertices to make triangles. Okay. So that means Z plus Z minus 13 plus Z plus 10 equals 360. So that would give you 3Z minus 3 equals 360. You'd add 3 to both sides. You'd get 3, and that's a Z, equals 363, which means divided by 3, Z equals 121. So now Z is going to be 121. Z plus 10 is going to be 131. And Z minus 13 is going to be 121 minus 13, which is 108. Now found those measurements, it should be easier to find the inside, X, W, and Y. X should be 180 minus 21, which is 79. That is not true. 59. Sorry. 131, taking 180, subtracting 131 from that, you should get 49. And then 108, what do you have to add to it to get 180? That should be 72. Okay. Now we want to move on to our last problem, which is the sum of the interior angle measures of a polygon is 180. Find the number of sides. So we know the number of sides of a polygon minus 2 times 180 will give us the total sum of the interior angles. So now we just want to multiply using algebra here. Distribute 180 to n. Distribute 180 to -2. You're going to end up with 180. Add 360 to both sides. Sorry for the red. 180n equals 1440. And if we divide both sides by 180, we're going to get 8. N equals 8, young people. And that's our last problem. Now on to your secret question. Okay, students, this is your secret hot question. Find the value of x. So you're looking to find the value of that x right there, that angle. And then you need to put this into your web address bar, and you will be able to answer the secret question there. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.